I'm in Long Beach. I'm here for my normal weekday job, which is at a screen printing shop, and we're going to a screen printing convention here in Long Beach. So we're staying on Ocean Avenue, which is this street right here. I'll show you the house at some point. It's kind of wacky and super old. But we're right next to the beach. The convention center is like a mile that way. There's the Queen Mary, which is this big old Titanic looking boat out there. And there's the ocean. Sweet. That building way out there, it's a convention center. And we're staying somewhere over there. There's our place. And here's our sweet ride. Ford Transit, very nice. The house is very cool. It's very old. It has some quirks, I'll say that. Once everybody wakes up, I'll give a little bit of a tour. Starting with the giant bear. Ooh. We made it to the convention. Just finished up for the day. I had 2 classes about marketing and printing and all that good stuff. The showroom is huge and there are all sorts of machines. Maybe I'll film some more tomorrow. So now that we have a little extra time, we're gonna explore Long Beach, starting with that lighthouse way out there. Okay, we're headed to Lion's Lighthouse. It looks like it's close, but you have to go walk on this whole like peninsula thing. So it's actually like a 15-minute walk from the convention center, but it's super nice out. We're gonna do it. Sir Winston must have been rich, because this boat has 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Pretty tall, but you can't really go in it or anything like that. But this park is super nice. And look what's right across the water from us. There's a little skyline view. There's our boy Sir Winston again. House tour time, starting with the bear as promised. Bear living room. Clock. There's this room that they must have added on at some point, because look at that window. Nice big kitchen. Toaster built into the wall. Can opener built into the wall. Spooky basement. This door doesn't go anywhere. Me and my coworker Jamie's room. Patio. Nice. Knee-high railings. This house is on the market right now for $2.9 million. Day 3, it's 7:15 in the morning, and I have a crazy idea. My first class thing is at 9 at the convention center, which is a half-hour walk away. But before that, I want to see if I can walk to this pier. Way out there, do you see it out there? There's this whole trail right on the beach. Right when I walked by, it changed to 9. Pedestrian number 9. That's me, baby. Let's go. Nice. There's downtown Long Beach. Ended up being way longer than I thought, but so worth it. Got some breakfast. Time to catch a ride. Serious question. Do these palm frond things just fall into the street? Like there's one, there's one. Do I have to be worried about one of those things falling on me randomly? Do people trim the trees but just leave the leaves in the street? I'm so confused. Also, every house on this block has a lion. Lion, 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 dog. First class done. Got one more and I'm off at 12. Time to eat some grapefruit. Our mission right now, find a bike and bike 2 miles to the Queen Mary, which is that big, old Titanic looking ship. The app I had to download was called Social Bikes. It's only like $7 an hour, which still kind of seems like a lot. For a whole bike, I'm down. We're in. Sir Winston, back again. I might be getting one of those on my way back. There she is. There's the lighthouse from yesterday. And there's Long Beach. So I just have to go over this bridge and then down that way to right there. Oh, they're all doing the same thing. Whoa, and I didn't even notice all those mountains back there. That's crazy. So the Airbnb is somewhere between this tower and this one, somewhere over here. Downtown, Lighthouse. The convention center is somewhere back there. That's the bridge I had to cross, and there's the boat. And here's our ship. And a bonus submarine. Wow. It's not that often where you can see a submarine, and that's not even the coolest thing. That ship is huge. It's like a building. It's 1,000 feet long. So if you put the tallest building on Seattle on its side and laid it in the water, that would be this right here. What the heck? There's a cruise ship way over there, and it's pretty comparable in size. It's maybe not as tall, but I don't know, with the smokestacks and stuff, maybe it is. Right now, there are a ton of people lined up to get back on the cruise ship. But another interesting thing is this giant dome, and it's gotta be at least like 10 stories tall. The Spruce Goose, which is like this huge wooden airplane that is actually in, I'm pretty sure it's in Oregon now. I think I've actually seen it. It was either built or it was stored in this giant dome at some point. And the whole thing with the Spruce Goose is that it had the widest wingspan, I think, of any aircraft until just recently, and it was right here in this building. And there's this weird little like storybook town thing in the middle of stuff, but it doesn't look like there's anyone in there, so that's kind of weird. Weird, it's like a whole little town and it's totally abandoned and closed off. Right now, sadly, the ship is closed. The website says they closed it for COVID, and then they found some repairs that needed to be made, and it's still closed. Usually there's a hotel, shops. I read online that at the time it had the biggest room ever on a ship. It was like some huge ballroom. They have it all tied down, and they even built like a rock protection wall breakwater thing around it. So there it is, Queen Mary, pretty cool. This is a very real thing, okay? The art of the thumbnail. Here we go. Nailed it. Look at what's floating in the sky over there. Is that the Goodyear blimp? That's a real thing? I don't know if I've ever seen a blimp, period, let alone the Goodyear blimp. Wow, this is amazing. I can see it now. Friday Adventure Club blimp. Whew. All right, bike buddies, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna head on over that bridge and find something to eat. Okay, we're back in the main area. M&R makes the big machines that we use. I'm just gonna go find the biggest one. So our biggest machine has 12 heads. So far I've seen a 16 and an 18 head. But then over here is something totally crazy. This dryer is huge. Here are the giant convention center whales again.
The sun is like really hitting that.
There we go, the steam rising in the sun.
Last day here in Long Beach, we're headed to the airport. Our flight's at 12. It's 7 right now. The expo was awesome. We went to Impressions Expo. I don't even think I mentioned that the whole time, but We work at a screen printing shop, so we went to learn about all the new machines and all the new techniques, ask questions, meet people. Long Beach, way cooler than I thought. Actually, a lot of cool stuff to do. Saw the ship, which is cool, the lighthouse, walked around a lot, rode a lot of Lime scooter. That was good. Overall, pretty great trip.